Check 1 2. Good day, everybody. How's it going today? Global crypto enthusiast. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Sunday, June 23rd, 2019. Anyways, a quick look at the market cap here, and we've got news articles for you guys. We'll go through a quick recap here real quick. And then we've got 3 sites pulled up, but actually, there's only one really good article to go through today, as we've seen an absolutely bizarre week in the cryptocurrency market in a very, very good way. And we see Bitcoin currently sitting at the $10,700 mark, $750 mark right now, with a total market cap of $326 billion. One thing I got to clarify for viewers, when you're listening to me, when I say the word market cap, it's the overall cryptocurrency market cap. I will never, ever talk about an individual market cap until today, because what we're going to do is see how everything's starting to place now that we see some money come into the market. But we'll do that at the very end, and then at the top right corner we're going to keep a live price of Bitcoin. And before we do the articles, we just want to show you that Bitcoin had actually hit briefly $11,000 and why that is important today. Hi cryptocurrency fans, lovely. 24-hour. Okay, so we've been talking about the BitMEX and they're longing on the contracts. So we've seen Bitcoin hit 11,107 instantly, didn't even stay there for more than a few minutes, and then it dropped back $300. So even at 11,107, that's not the long number yet. When they told us 11,000 to 17,000 and 82%, they don't give the exact number, right? So what we're seeing right now, excuse me, is the whales are testing the waters on the prices. So like we said, when they hit whatever that magic price is in that between 11,000 and 12,000, we're either going to see another nasty scale back instantly, or we're going to see that price go right up to 17,000. Honestly, it doesn't have any options right now. And what we'll see when that happens is either a really nasty kickback, probably back to 10,000, 10.12 within a matter of minutes, or we're going to see that 11, whatever it is, 11.2, 11.4, 11.6, whatever it is, when it hits there, we'll see it jump up to 17,000, just like how we saw Bitcoin go from 7,800 to 9,000 in 2 days, and from 9,000 to basically 10,900 in 2 days. That's what we might actually see there. All right, so we're going to get out of here, and we wanted to, where's my screeny? We wanted to go through the news for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first 2 sites here because there's absolutely nothing. I mean, it's Sunday and there is absolutely nothing. And like I've said for the longest time, crypto doesn't sleep. So why does the news sleep? So Monday to Friday, you get all the good news. And then Saturday, Sunday, we've got shit. So the top 5 stories over here, Bitcoin falls under 10.7. 2 Israeli brothers arrested. Cabbage Patch crypto scheme. Zcash maybe introducing some new stuff. Top 5 performers. Absolute fucking there's nothing solid over there. Let's try this one. AMB Crypto. Again, talking about U.S. Politicians from last week. Yoi. Ripple from 3 days ago. Japan from 3 days ago. Again, nothing solid over there. One decent article on the whole day. It's over at coindesk.com. And the article goes on to say, staking isn't just a better way to earn crypto money, and it shouldn't be. Now, this is a really good article from yesterday, and I really recommend somebody come out and read this one. I'll go through the first couple of paragraphs here for you guys, but open transparency myself, when I had gotten into this space, the first thing I thought about, oh man, I want to day trade, I want to the whole bit, right? But then when you talk to friends that were in the industry and you hear the horror stories and the chaos of say late 2017 and early 2018, when people were day trading, they were getting crushed, like crushed to the point. So after listening to advice and listening and watching and seeing everything, for me, obviously Bitcoin is about 35% of my actual portfolio, but the other 65 to 70% of my portfolio is all coins that I actually stake. I receive annual interest, daily, weekly, monthly. Every single thing I own other than Bitcoin gets me something every day of the week. So as much as I hate Warren Buffett, the one thing he said that should stick into everybody's mind, if you're not making money when you're sleeping, you're doing something wrong. And this is another good article to come and check this out. So we'll go through the first little bit for you guys. Staking is money you don't want to miss out on. Simple as that, right? While most cryptos are trading 70 to 90% below their all-time highs, staking is making what looks like easy money, scoring coin holders up to 30% rewards. More and more people are paying attention, while staking touted as the best way to make semi-passive returns in a bear market. Coinbase is launching staking support, and new staking coins are cropping up to compete with established players like Tezos, Dash, and Decreed. Okay, so what he's not telling you in there is if you want to own a master node with Dash, you better have some money. That's the one thing the article actually doesn't talk about, is the actual cost of getting into a master node and staking on a node. In the peak of the market in 17-18, you were looking at $750,000 US dollars to have a Dash node. Who the fuck can afford that? Okay, so there are a bunch of other ones in the market. I do own some of this one, and I will highly recommend it because the team is amazing and the project is amazing. Go check out Smart Cash. You need 100,000 Smart Cash to run a node, I do believe, right now, and at the price of Smart Cash at 1 cent, piece of cake. If you got that kind of money and you want to support a network and start bringing in some of the extra cash, go check out somebody like Smart Cash. I'm not saying anything bad about these three. I'm just saying that these three are probably so bloody expensive, you need a lot of money just to get in, whereas something like Smart Cash is, the price is still right for everybody, right? If you're going to stake it right. So here he comes in and gives an explanation of everything: staking for rewards versus staking for participation, staking for rewards and staking for power. There's a bunch of different ways that you can do this, right? And again, myself, this is what I do myself. I do staking, I do annual, I do passive. Another great one to look into is NEO. If you hold NEO, you get free gas. If you hold Ontology, you get free Ontology gas. Things of that nature. And if people didn't know about it, come ask some questions. That's what I'm here to do, here to help you guys, right? So again, that's over at coindesk.com. All right, so let's have a look at our actual market as we see the price of Bitcoin in the other screen is still at 10,736. So let's have a look at our 24 hours. And again, you know what's funny? It's what we said in the other day's video. These are the guys that were all red yesterday. These are the guys that are all green today. Now, change your 24 hour, exactly the same thing. Here was you guys that were green the last 2 days, and now they're red today. It's the same process over and over and over. It's been happening since March, all of April, and all of May until May 30th, and then it stopped for a couple of weeks, and that's what changed our trend. But right now, if you guys can't see, they're cycling out people again. The same projects that got pumped. Again, here's our pumps from today. You come back later tomorrow, all of these guys will be red again. So the other thing to look at is Insight Chain. Oh my God, I just about shit my pants when I looked at what kind of pump and dump piece of shit project it is, that it's got $1,700 a 24-hour trading volume, and this piece of shit was actually ranked 50th yesterday, and it only had $4,000 of trading volume. Again, look at the trading volume. It's at $1,700 and it's in the top 100. I don't care who owns it, what it is. These projects shouldn't even be existing. Look at Bitcoin. It's at $76,000. Are you kidding me? That's fucking terrible. That's one or two people. This is one kid in his fucking basement. That's what these numbers look like. That's how pitiful it is. Sentiment Network, $144,000. Pitiful. Those are the ones that should be in the 2,000 mark and should not even be anywhere near the 200 mark. And that's what we keep saying in this market. There are still well over 2,000 pieces of shit in this market that are draining and scaring things. All right, now here's a thing to look out for. Again, what we've seen in the last 6 months is when Tether takes over Bitcoin, it's not good. It is just not good. So right now we're still sitting at that 20 billion mark. That's not bad. But if Tether gets up to that 25 billion mark again in daily volume, look out. It hasn't been good once, and I don't see why it would be good. What does that mean? That means people are taking their profits and hiding back in Tether. The money's not in play as much as it should be. When the money's in play, we see Tether generally around that 5, 6, 7 billion mark per 24. When it gets up to 20, 25, 30, look out. All right, so there's your 24-hour volume in the top 100. And again, look at, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 that have broken the billion mark, and that's it. Ethereum Classic and Neo, Tron are generally in that 1 billion, but we don't see that right now. 24-hour volume in the rest of the top 100. Let's see. we'll be fair and we'll say anybody under 500,000. Like, look at Thorcoin. It's at almost $1,700, barely gets 200 grand of trading volume. That's fucking pitiful. Again, we talked about Sentiment Network. Look at Cubitica. It's had that massive rush, but again, it's only 100,000 per 24 hours. That could literally be just a couple of people playing everybody. Again, this is a global market, and like I said to our friend last night, if you guys can't understand the fact that there are people that actually get together and fucking hammer prices, you need to really open up your eyes, because that's exactly what is still happening here. So let's go over to Coin Market, Coin Checkup, and let's see what's happening in our 1 hour through our 24 hours. And again, through our 7 through 200, we should see green. Let's see, we should see green all the way to 200 for at least another month so far, before this 200 column will actually start to readjust. All right, so in our top 10, let's look at market caps here today, and we're going to see who's moving and grooving. Top 3 looks super solid still. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, Bcash had just a ginormous day yesterday. I mean, they probably jumped up $60, $70 yesterday. As you can see, in the last 14 days, they've gone up exactly $100 in 14 days. 14 days ago, they were at $378. Today, they sit at $478, so $100 for Bcash. But what we see in the market cap, not very much. There's only a $300 million gap between Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, so they could easily flip-flop real quick. And then hopefully EOS starts getting their shit together. I don't own any, but again, with the great news that's coming out with EOS later this fall, we expected EOS to literally ramp up probably by the end of the summer and start moving heavily up the charts. You see Binance Coin doing very well after their buddies over at KuCoin did them a solid and started trading the Binance Coin. Until then, Binance Coin was actually going backwards, and with the announcement of the KuCoin, you can see it's gained another 15% over the week. What else do we see here in the market cap? We see, here's another 3 right here, Cardano, Tron, Stellar. We see Stellar constantly falling down the charts right now, and again, still on its 200 days. It's the only coin all the way down to 43. So again, still in the 200-day average. Stellar, XLM, and 0x are still the only 2 projects in the negative, and that's why you can see them sliding down the charts. And then who else do we got for market cap that's getting ready to move here? Monero has had a really, really good couple of weeks here. They've been pushing up along with Dash. Cosmos and Neo have also been moving up, whereas you see IOTA getting some love, but still falling down the charts. So we haven't got too much more for you guys. We'll have a look at our overall market. We'll get out of here because the news was pretty lame this weekend, and we've seen our peaks come. So again, what we're really watching for is when Bitcoin can crawl back up to that 11,000 mark. We've seen it as high as 11,107. So we now know that 11,107 isn't the tipping point backwards or forwards just yet. So now we need to just sit back and wait and see where the bulls push the price next. I don't see us, again, we only talked about the one pitfall that's coming up, and that is in July, because I really don't see us getting that in August. So this is the one I'm worried about right now, is right here, is the first, after the first week of July, so right here between the 8th and the 17th. That's, if we can get past that without going backwards 30 billion, the market will be stronger than ever. Just like we said, when we saw it when it didn't happen in June, we saw what we did was the lines of support got stronger, just like we were talking about. Every time there was profit taken out, the bottom line got stronger. And you see that nonstop as we've been talking about stronger lines of bottom through March, April, and May. And then we expected our 2 crushes at the end of May, first week of June, which we got. And then that second one, it never came in, or the second and third one in June still hasn't come yet. So that's why it broke the trend. So now if we see the overall market hold past probably the middle of July-ish, the market will be better than ever and super solid moving into the fall. So that's all we got for you guys. Just wanted to come and show you out. Come check out that article about staking, and gives you some great ideas on how to earn some passive income as well. We've seen not a whole bunch coming into the market this week here. We've seen a lot of price action, but we kind of stayed stale sideways. And as we're seeing, there's about a 4-hour window each day where everything is just ramping right up, and then we're running into about a 16 to 20 hour lull where the profits are being taken out. But right now, if you're watching, there's about a 4-hour window where you can trade, and it's ripe for you guys. So anyways, that's all we got for you guys. This is 88 Fantastic. Oh, hey, you know what? Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great night. It's 88 Fantastic, showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.